We have made it to Good Friday. Jesus has gently foreshadowed what is to come, and nothing that will happen today will come as a surprise to him. And it shouldn't surprise his disciples, but some very hard things have to happen. Things that will be hard to fully describe. Remember the religious leaders that were plotting against Jesus earlier in the week? Well, their plan is now coming to light. They turn Jesus in for the ultimate punishment, death. Not only death, but death on a cross. These leaders were so against Jesus that they decided he was more worthy of torturing and killing than even a man who had killed someone else. Remember at the beginning of the week, so many people were excited and shouting, "Hosanna?" Well, things have taken a dark turn, and now people are shouting, "Crucify him!" These leaders have turned so much of the crowd against him. There is this perfect man, this man that has loved everyone, healed the sick, taught them all who God is, and preached only of God's goodness. But instead of being loved on and appreciated, he is being hit, painfully so. They even go as far as to place a crown of thorns onto his head and make him carry his own cross after having endured such pain. After someone has treated us poorly, we probably don't often respond in a kind way, do we? So it would be understandable to think Jesus might be unkind in his response to these people being so mean to him. But what does he do? Luke 23:34 tells us this. Then Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, because they do not know what they are doing."
Even after having lived a perfect life, these people treat him terribly, and he says to forgive them. Boys and girls, he loved everyone enough to not only endure this, but show love for those who did it to him. Now, is Jesus strong? Yes. Is he powerful? Yes. Can he do anything he wants? Even get off that cross? Yes. He absolutely could. Even those taunting him were trying to put him to the test by asking, "Aren't you the Messiah? Save yourself and us." But Christ chose to stay on. Why? Because above all else, Christ loved us. He knew that no one could ever live a perfect life, and every person would need someone to take on the punishment of their sin. So he got up there. He endured nails being pierced through his hands and feet. He endured being hit. He stayed despite being mocked and having his power questioned, all because he loves you. He knew you before you ever took your first breath. He knew you would never be perfect, and he said you were worth the pain. There is no love bigger than this. So after a long and painful time on the cross, Jesus takes his last breath. The sky went dark, despite it being the middle of the day, and Jesus died. It certainly would not feel like a Good Friday. His mother is there, his brothers and sisters are there, his closest friends are there. They are all sad. The world is dark. Things feel grim. They take his body and place it in a tomb and roll a huge stone in front of it. Were the disciples remembering anything he had said? Would the words, "I will rebuild this temple," flash back through their minds? Hard to say. Tune in tomorrow and Sunday as this week comes to its end.